So can you just kind of start off by introducing yourself and kind of walking us through your basketball background, how you got into it in the first place, and how you got to where you are now?
Okay, so basically, my name is Beau. I've been playing basketball for around 4 years, I would say. And I started off like always playing, but then like I wasn't really that good or talented, so like I was just like kind of playing my free time. But I actually took it serious back in 2020, and then now I'm here playing at DeMatha Catholic High School, playing on varsity, starting and playing and having a big impact here, and also playing for Team Durant 15s.
And what is it that kind of like drives and motivates you in basketball? What is it that you love about basketball?
What I love about basketball is that I can always give my all, and I know I'm giving my all every time. Even if I'm not scoring, I know I'm gonna get it on defense.
Where does that come from? That giving your all mentality.
That giving all my mentality just like I know like basketball can end like right now because my teammate AJ, we were working out and earlier in the summertime, and he had tore his ACL and he couldn't play. So I just kept that in me to know that every time I step on the court to go hard every time.
And for people who haven't seen you play before, how would you kind of describe your game? What are your strengths on the court?
I would say I'm very physical. I can also space out, shoot pretty well, shoot in the 15 feet area pretty well, and I can keep on expanding. And I'm really going to sit on the defensive end, get every rebound, and every block.
And if you had to pick like the #1 way that you impact winning, what would it be?
Just playing to my strengths, doing every little thing I can, like getting an extra block, an extra rebound, making sure I run the play right.
And I guess where do you get that mindset of like, if I'm not scoring, I'm rebounding or I'm defending, what is it that gives you kind of that I'm going to try to impact the game however I can?
That just comes from because I know everybody in basketball now wants to always score, but that's not what's going to get people's attention. Like everybody can score. Like I think of it like you're always going to find a Jordan, but you can never really find like a Pippen or someone who's going to do the little things.
For sure. And on that note, who are some NBA or college players that you really like to watch and try to base your game off of?
I like to base my game off of college ball. I'm not really sure because all the ones I see now are really like big like big bigs who really work inside. Even though I'm not trying to do that as much anymore. But like in the NBA, I really watch players like Anthony Edwards, Tatum, and Kevin Durant.
Okay. And now walk us through this past high school season for you. What was that like?
This season was actually pretty well because we were doing really well. We had a little rough patch, and then we kind of came back in the end of the season and played well, and won a state championship. And I also feel like I gave a big role to that throughout the whole season.
So first off, what does it feel like to bring home a state championship in your freshman year and to be a big part of that?
Oh, it felt great because one, it's my freshman year, first year actually playing here in high school, and then also throughout like the end of the season I was hurt and we were really losing. So I came back trying to set our mark and make sure that we can play anybody anywhere.
And what do you kind of play to that you were able to turn that season around in such an emphatic way?
What's the question again?
What do you kind of play to that you were able to turn the season around after having some struggles early on?
All we did was that we started playing together more, started rebounding, playing solid defense, and just being real coachable.
And if you had to pick, a favorite memory from this past season, what would it be?
Favorite memory from this past season is probably the locker room after we had won the state championship in double overtime against Bullets.
And what do you feel like you learned from that championship run that you want to keep applying going forward?
Keep applying that me personally, I can guard anybody on the court, and I can make an effect on anybody on the court as well.
For sure. And now, heading into this summer, what are you looking forward to most?
Heading into the summer, I'm really looking forward on really expanding my game even more. Like today, I was playing more of a big guard, and I want to keep on doing that to make sure I can get my own looks in this coming up season, high school season.
And what are kind of some personal or team goals you have as far as AAU play goes?
For Team Durant, our team goal right now is to be the best we can be #1 in the country, and win Peace Jam.
And what do you think I mean, you've won in the high school season. You know what it takes to win a championship. What do you think it takes to win each gym, and what gives you that confidence?
It's gonna take all of us playing like that because my teammate here, Jerome Knight Jr., we played here together, so we both know how it is, and we can both bring that kind of play to the EYBL circuit.
For sure. And now, what are some areas of your game that you're looking to improve on this summer?
Really, my ball handling and my ability to space out around the 3-point line.
What does that process to improve kind of those perimeter skills look like for you?
Working on it every day. Like at home, I work on my ball handling every day, and then when I can, I try and get in the gym and shoot.
And now, I know just a week or two ago, you were at the USA Mini Camp. What was that like for you?
Oh, that was a great experience for me because I learned how to play outside of my comfort zone because there was kids bigger than me. So that's really where I started playing a big guard, and then also like me being able to sit down against the best kids in the country, like Kobe Pete, Brandon McCoy, and all them.
What do you feel like is your biggest takeaway from it?
My biggest takeaway is that because over there it was like to do the little things you gotta be there like it's not good enough just to be there. You want to get invited back and then hopefully play on the USA team.
Sure. What do you feel like you got to show about your own game?
I got to show that how, because coming in there, they thought I was gonna be a big, but then like I came out there showing how like I could expand out and really just and create for my own.
For sure. And now I know it's still early on, but what's kind of the latest with your recruitment? What kind of schools have you been hearing from so far?
Actually, I can't hear from any schools yet because I'm only 15. I just turned 15 in February, but I can't wait to see who's going to start calling.
For sure. And when that time does come, are there any schools that you'd be particularly excited about?
I'll be particularly excited from University of Miami, UConn, and Michigan, University of Michigan.
I know the decision's way down the line, but are there any, beyond like a dream school, are there any kind of things you're looking for in college that are important to you?
I'm looking forward to college on being under the big lights playing in March Madness because I know that's just like playing like at the NBA, but but the NBA is a larger scale.
And speaking of March Madness, were you watching this year?
Huh?
Were you watching March Madness?
Yeah, we were at the Final Four games in Arizona for Team USA. We went and watched Purdue and NC State and then UConn and Alabama.
What were your kind of takeaways from getting to see those high-level A1 teams?
Oh, that you always gotta stay in shape, and then also all you gotta do is really stay locked in and play to your strengths.
For sure. And now, aside from basketball, do you have any kind of interests or passions?
Outside of basketball, I like to do a lot of other things, like I like math. I like to cook and just like be myself, play the game a little bit sometimes.
Is there a favorite dish that you like to cook?
No.
No. What's one thing you feel like not many people know about you, but you want to make sure that coaches and fans know going forward?
Oh, I want them to know that I'm coming to do whatever, and I'm gonna always listen and take feedback.
Down the line, in college or whatever it might be, if you were to get like an NIL deal, what would be like a dream NIL deal?
Probably Chipotle.
What's that?
Chipotle.
Okay. And then, do you have any like hidden talents or things that people might not expect you to be able to do?
I can swim very well. I used to swim when I was younger. I also used to fence, and I also yeah.
Do you feel like those, like your background in those other kind of athletics prepared you at all or helped you at all in basketball?
Yeah, because I knew how to treat my body and keep it in tip-top shape.
For sure. And last question, if you give yourself a personal hashtag to describe yourself on or off the court, what would it be?
Humble. Hashtag humble.
Awesome.